I think there is a time, though, when Spurs, because it is in their DNA, they are going to hold the ball. It's just not going to be at the same.
His players that we almost overlook his achievements in this whole Ajax scenario.
Yeah, they're attacking players, so Ziyech is so important to the way they play. We haven't talked enough about him because there are
best moment in football as a player. All the talk and all the hype is over and all the nerves are gone. This is
into the box. Trippier has to find a balance today, and with Rose on the other side, both weak.
This one, what's a good result?
I think most Spurs supporters, given the state where they are in the season.
All right, your commentators for this game are Guy Mowbray and Stuart Robson. First, though, let's listen in to the all.
In the middle of it all, Fernando Llorente starts in the Champions League for the first time all season. Champions League game this season. One of those was Spurs 3, Dortmund 0 at Wembley. Beck scored in that game, and last year was reported to be on Spurs' signings radar. Duge on the laurels. We've come this far. We want to go further. Bye. A week's time. They get the action underway too. Admitted that his team looked stressed and fatigued in losing.
What a job he's done, Erik ten Hag. Not only is he winning games, he's doing it with a brilliant...
Sanchez took too long, dispossessed, but he's recovered to block the attempt. Everybody's got their man. It's not convincingly headed. Advantage played by the Spanish ref. The advantage didn't come to anything.
Good touch from Lucas Moura. Eriksson had good control of the ball.
Indication of just how Ajax play, as we see Son Heung-min looking frustrated, possibly even more so. Harry Kane might have seen his work for the season done. Turner through, and a great chance. We checked, all goals are. Two found themselves free in the Spurs penalty area, and it's all about where Van de Beek was and where Kieran Trippier was.
Them out really and close the angle down. That's the question. Was Van de Beek's right? A tight one. Is that right foot in an offside position? Lloris goes.
The video officials. Credit to the assistant referee in the game too, because they're looking along the line and the goal stands.
There you see it.
Yeah, there's the line. That's what.
And there you saw the next problem. It goes back to Lloris. The front three of Ajax are close.
Another timely challenge from Danny Rose. Not sure about the third one. With their maverick style, a fraction of the... Ziyech delivers. And that deflected behind. Drilled in this time. David Neres waiting.
He hasn't been able to get near anybody. They've swapped him over to the right-hand side now.
Tagliafico still up there. It's allowed to run by Van de Beek. Van de Beek in their brand new stadium. Usually puts a good ball in, and that is a good ball. Llorente, Eriksson. Oh, that looked a rash challenge. That's going to be a yes.
So quickly when they get the ball. That was silly from Tagliafico.
That's what he's tried. Alderweireld's jump. Out comes Onana. Llorente
doesn't quite get it. I'm not sure who actually gets the header in. He takes a whack. Come on, Danny Rose go back to left back, because at the moment Vertonghen's playing at left back. As you said, it all depends on that concussion, or whether he's had any concussion.
Just hope they've got a fresh shirt ready. Don't want to keep him off the... Tagliafico. Nobody there except...
All thumbs up from the referee. He's enjoying the occasion.
You can tell, can't you? Wanyama. He's put the ball out because he felt he had to.
Okay to carry on, but he's struggling.
He's in a really bad way. This is delayed concussion here. The effects of it start to hit, and that's what's happened with Vertonghen there. We wish him... Schöne and Ziyech on the ball. It's Ziyech. And there's De Ligt. He's getting into the game now. And taking it to Ajax and beating them all. There he is, standing 5 yards from goal. In from Trippier. Llorente. Ball to David Neres. David Neres trying to stay ahead of Sanchez.
Team that are going to build Dutch football again.
Touche. Trippier in. Alderweireld!
De Jong and Daley Blind were the two players in there.
Header onto the top.
3 chances now, half chances from...
Down to Dele Alli. Now trying to tee up Sissoko.
But he's got that energy, that drive that they need in midfield, Spurs.
Look at the sheer pattern. Lost Jan Vertonghen to injury. Moussa Sissoko has come on. But has come on for him. Will Spurs start these 45 minutes better? Wanyama and Sissoko combine. It's come to Tagliafico, who's going to have a go. Ball from reaching Llorente. But this is the sort of response from Spurs that their fans and...
No, he struck it particularly cleanly. Ziyech nearly gets a touch.
So he makes the angle. And out comes Tadic. Van der Beek's calling. Llorente. Eriksson. De Ligt was upon him quickly. It's Dele Alli. It is. Pulled back for Van der Beek. Tadic with the turn.
Danny Rose with that last gasp challenge. Really good players that haven't quite made it. Riedewald at Crystal Palace hasn't really pulled up.
Shifts it out to Trippier. It was just behind him. There's Dele Alli.
He's disappointed he couldn't get that on target. He does well to get across the front of the belt onto Lucas Moura. He's good in the air as well.
Trippier. Onana's coming for that. Trippier into the hole behind it. Too close to Onana. And it's Lucas Moura again. Oh, great bit of work from him. And he clips it up.
Was just on his heels. Couldn't get across the front of Veltman, who took up a good position.
Up goes Lucas Moura. It needed to be He's got a hold again here as that comes into on for a midfielder.
Still Ajax just shading possession.
Rose, if he could have done. Sissoko's looking for him now, and Onana's come a long way to get that.
To Danny Rose. I'm not sure that's...
Mishit his attempt to find Tadic. In comes Ziyech though. Tadic miss kick. I'm sure that Erik ten Hag will say the tie's 50. David Neres. Poked his way by Llorente. He's never on for the shot. It might be for Rose. Alderweireld went near. Onana comes and continues anyway. And this is Tadic, and this is David Neres!
The ground. Lloris is going one way, but on that far side. It's not a clean hit. He bends.
Voigt, 2 defenders to come on.
Having to defend against the wide players as well. Change the system after any...
Right wing back or an old-fashioned straight plain old right back in recent weeks. Lucas Moura.
Actually gets a bit of the ball there, doesn't he? Close.
Eriksson's gone to find somebody else. Good ball in for it. Lucas Moura has 2 to beat before that can happen. Neres, what next? Kept on going nicely. Sissoko finds David Neres. Now Masraoui. A veteran's going to come on. Klaas-Jan Hunt. Schalke returning to Ajax after time away. Dele Alli. Onana stays back. It's Dele Alli. It's over the head. And he'll get to that one too. Hammered across. Dele Alli just... Sanchez. Dele Alli. And it's not the best of kicks from Masraoui, but it's stayed in play. Up towards Llorente. Ajax Amsterdam were unplayable. Ajax section of the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium tonight. Second leg next week. It is advantage Ajax halfway through. Final score.
Going down, they changed to a 4-4-2 and a diamond, and it changed. They were much, much better.
What do you think that Tottenham should feel about a 1-0 loss?
in context, not so bad. They could have been down 2 or 3-0.